Tragedy strikes. Roman Reigns passes away after brutal rib injury. Everyone, welcome back. Today we've got some truly surprising and heartwarming news from the WWE Universe. The WWE Universe has endured its fair share of heartbreak, but nothing could have prepared fans for the devastating news that shook the world of professional wrestling to its very core. Roman Reigns, the tribal chief, the big dog, the head of the table, has tragically passed away after suffering complications from a brutal rib injury. Roman Reigns wasn't just a WWE superstar. He was a leader, a warrior, a father, a husband, and a man who inspired millions around the globe. His journey from football fields to WWE rings, his battles with leukemia, his dominance as Universal Champion, and his role as the face of an era made him one of the most influential performers in wrestling history. In this script, we take you through the heartbreaking story of Roman Reigns' final days, the shocking announcement that left fans in tears, Becky Lynch, and other WWE stars' emotional tributes, the WWE Universe's overwhelming grief, and the enduring legacy of the man known as the Tribal Chief. This is not just the story of a performer who left us too soon. It is the story of family, resilience, leadership, and the immortal impact of Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns was no stranger to pain. His career had been built on resilience, on pushing through adversity, and on leading WWE through some of its most challenging eras. But on a fateful night during a high-stakes match, fans witnessed something that would change the course of history. Roman was in the middle of a brutal main event contest, battling one of WWE's most dangerous challengers. The match was physical, intense, and filled with the kind of hard-hitting action fans had come to expect from a tribal chief. But midway through, disaster struck. Roman took a devastating impact to his ribs, a blow that left him clutching his side in visible pain. At first, fans thought it was just part of the match. Roman was known for his toughness, for fighting through injuries and continuing no matter the cost. But as the minutes passed, it became clear that something was seriously wrong. Roman struggled to breathe, wincing with every movement. Referees called for medical staff, who rushed to his side as the arena went silent. Despite his condition, Roman insisted on finishing the match, showcasing the warrior spirit that defined his career. With sheer willpower, he delivered a final spear, securing victory. But immediately after, he collapsed, unable to continue. The WWE medical team escorted him out of the arena, his face pale and his body trembling from the impact. Reports later confirmed that Roman had suffered multiple fractured ribs, with internal bleeding complicating the injury. Doctors worked tirelessly to stabilize him, but complications mounted. The WWE Universe held its breath, clinging to hope that the Tribal Chief would once again overcome adversity, just as he had defeated leukemia twice before. But this time, fate dealt a crueler hand. A few days later, WWE opened Monday Night Raw with a somber tone. The screen faded to black, and a black-and-white image of Roman Reigns appeared, with the words, "In loving memory of Roman Reigns, 1985 to 2025. The arena fell into stunned silence. Fans gasped, some breaking into tears instantly. Michael Cole, his voice trembling, delivered the devastating announcement. "Ladies and gentlemen, it is with the heaviest of hearts that we inform you Roman Reigns has passed away due to complications from a rib injury sustained during his last match." Roman was not only a champion inside the ring, but also a fighter, a leader, and an inspiration to us all. Tonight, we honor his memory. The arena was filled with chants of, "Thank you, Roman," as fans held up signs and embraced one another. The grief was overwhelming, both in the arena and across the globe. On social media, hashtags like #RIPRoman and #ThankYouRoman began trending worldwide within minutes. Wrestlers who had shared the ring with Roman were among the first to share tributes. Seth Rollins tweeted, "My brother, my family, I can't believe you're gone. You carried us all, and you always will. I love you forever." Becky Lynch posted, "Roman was strength personified. He fought battles most people couldn't imagine, and he always came out on top. My heart breaks for his family." John Cena wrote, Roman Reigns was a once-in-a-generation performer and a once-in-a-lifetime human being. We will never forget him. Backstage, the WWE locker room was devastated. Roman had been more than just the company's top star. He was its leader, its backbone. Younger talent spoke about how Roman had mentored them, encouraged them, and taught them to carry themselves with dignity and pride. Veterans spoke of the respect he commanded and the humility he carried despite his stardom. For Roman's family, the pain was indescribable. His wife, Galena, and their children were surrounded by loved ones, including members of the legendary Anoa'i wrestling family. The Usos, Solo Sikoa, and other relatives issued a joint statement. Roman was not just the tribal chief in WWE. He was the chief of our hearts. Our family is broken, but we will honor him by continuing his legacy. The announcement marked one of the darkest days in WWE history. Roman Reigns, the face of the company, the head of the table, the man who carried the industry through years of change, was gone. And yet, even in grief, the WWE Universe rallied together, united by the memory of their fallen champion. While Roman's family grieved privately, the WWE Universe poured out its love publicly. One of the most emotional tributes came from Becky Lynch, who had shared countless moments with Roman behind the curtain. On Raw, Becky walked to the ring dressed in black, her face streaked with tears. She paused as the crowd chanted, "Roman, Roman," before gathering the strength to speak. There are no words that can truly describe what Roman meant to us. He wasn't just our champion, he wasn't just our tribal chief, he was our friend. He was the man who inspired me when I thought I couldn't keep going. He was the one who always had time to check in, to encourage, to remind us that family and love come first. Roman Reigns was bigger than WWE. He was a light in the lives of everyone he touched. And though he's gone, that light will never go out. The crowd erupted in a standing ovation, chanting, "Thank you, Roman," as Becky broke down in tears. Superstars from the locker room emerged to join her, standing shoulder to shoulder in solidarity. Roman Reigns had not only led WWE in the ring, he had touched the lives of everyone around him. The WWE Universe's grief extended far beyond the arenas. Fans worldwide created tribute videos, artwork, and memorials. Cities held candlelight vigils, and WWE superstars visited Roman's hometown to pay their respects. His story was covered by mainstream media outlets, with headlines reading, "WWE icon Roman Reigns passes away at 39, and the world mourns the tribal chief." Becky's tribute echoed what millions of fans felt, that Roman wasn't just a wrestler. He was a hero, a role model, and an inspiration who represented perseverance in the face of adversity. The following week, WWE dedicated an entire episode of SmackDown to Roman Reigns. The show opened with a 10-bell salute as the entire roster stood on the stage, heads bowed in silence. Roman's family stood front and center, holding each other tightly. A video package aired, chronicling Roman's remarkable career.